Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. So got another thrift haul video here for you, and we got quite a few pieces of clothing here for this thrift haul. This was a good one. I forget exactly what we spent, but I feel like it was maybe around like $350-ish or something. No, this one was about $300, and we're thinking that there's probably somewhere around $1,600 in sales, if I remember correctly. But in any case, definitely got quite a bit. When I first walked into the store, immediately I just went right to the men's section. That's what I usually do, and I check out like the pants and stuff first. And I saw the brand Cool in a pair of pants over there, so you know, that's always good. I've sold quite a few of these. So yeah, I mean, I'm seeing, you know, one of these pairs in a size 36, and then I see another one and another one and a fourth, and then just down from that, a fifth pair of these Cool pants. So I've sold a couple pairs of the revolver model before, and I think there's a couple of those in there, as well as another one that I don't actually remember what it's called now. But these are all like, you know, $35, $45. So that is amazing to find 5 of them in a row right away. That was a really good start. All right, and then another men's shirt here. So this is another Tommy Bahama, 100% silk. Nice, you know, resort wear kind of shirt. That should do pretty well, 35, 40 bucks probably. And then, yeah, this is just kind of all mixed up because I just tossed this pile on the table here. But we've got a J. Jill. I think this is a linen blend. Just a nice lightweight shirt, good for spring. We found a few really cool sweaters this time, and this is a women's knit sweater, almost like that Fair Isle sort of pattern, but it's also got the whales there. This is Vineyard Vines. It's just a really cool, nice wool knit sweater, and yeah, I mean, like this, I don't know, you just don't see this kind of stuff every day. So we picked that up. Looking at similar comps, this is probably $40 or $50, but just kind of neat as well. Found another long sleeve Harley. This one's for Boston. Women's tee. Again, you know, a lot of people say they can't sell Harley, they can't move it. We've been selling a lot of it. And yeah, it doesn't go for big money, but it sells really quickly. So, good stuff. We've got another Tommy Bahama silk shirt here. This one is kind of like a heavier silk button-down shirt. Just move these couple things to the side here. Save those till the end. There are a couple of really cool pieces. This is a Free People dress. It's got kind of like the open back there. Just a black dress, not too long. Yeah, kind of looking through dresses a little bit. Trying to get some things for the spring. Doing all right with it. So this is a nice Lane Bryant kind of semi-sheer, just basic top, but it's got, you know, a nice print there. This is new with tags in an 1820. This is one that Jamie pointed out, and it's like, okay, we just got to look it up. So this is a Starbucks tee, but it's a Starbucks Pride tee, and you know, it's got like this "We're so glad you're here" thing on the back. And I've sold a few like work shirts and stuff. I sold like you know, the Burger King Impossible Whopper shirt. I've sold a Subway thing, and I decided to look this up. You know, Starbucks has a following, you know, with Pride and stuff. Is kind of a nice graphic, and yeah, it looks like it's gonna sell for probably like $30 or $35. So decided to take a chance on it. But all right, speaking of cool. A little while ago when I showed the pants. This is a women's top. The logo's right here. So always just being on the lookout for that mountain logo there on that crest. And yeah, just a nice, you know, women's button up top. This is, or it's about a half button, I guess. Probably 25, 30. And all right, this is, oh yeah, so this is a brand that I see Kaylee Elaine picking up and talking about quite a bit and having some success with, and this is the brand Joie. It's like joy but in French, and just a nice dress, not super long, but it's got, you know, a lot of lace detail and stuff. I didn't look up comps for it, but I know that, you know, it's probably going to sell for, I'm guessing, in that $30 range. Okay, we had hit a little bit of a dry spell with Eileen Fisher, so we did grab this. It's just a basic t-shirt, just a basic women's cotton tee in Eileen Fisher, so maybe it's 20, 25 bucks, whatever. But, you know, the brand's got a following, it'll sell. We always like to grab one piece of Eileen Fisher if we can. So this is a We the Free, just kind of long sleeve crew neck in a tie-dye. Probably not huge value here, but We the Free People kind of spin-off brand. You know, 25-ish. Found this in the women's section. So this is a Prana full zip hoodie, and you know, just nice stripe, nice material content, and you know, hooded, full zip. That's probably got some value there. Sold one similar to this a few months ago for, I think, 40. Although the color on that one was kind of a cooler color. So, you know, maybe this is 30. That's okay. It'll sell. This is a J. Jill. This is the first one of these we have seen so far. So this is a J. Jill silk trimmed Henley. So it's just a, you know, a long sleeve Henley shirt, but it's got silk trimming all along the neck and along the cuffs as well. I believe that'll probably be about $35, $40. And this is another J. Jill, no big surprise there. It's just another floral top, just kind of a sheer, good for spring. J. Jill's just flying off the shelves. I mean, I list it almost probably once a week. There's just a J. Jill exclusive drop to my eBay and Poshmark, and you know, maybe it's 5 pieces, 6 pieces, and usually 2 or 3 of them have sold by the time I'm going to put the next amount up. So I am getting ahead on it, but it's selling probably as quick as any other brand in my store. This here I picked up. This is an Eagles jersey. It's for the player Ertz, number 86. I forget what his first name is. There are a couple small little flaws, like a little pinch mark here, and I think there was a little smudge somewhere, like a little smudge maybe on the front lettering or something. But I picked it up anyway because when I looked up the sell-through rate, I didn't recognize the player. But when I looked up this particular player's Eagle jerseys, it was like a 300% sell-through rate at about $35. So I mean, even if this one only goes for 25 or 30 because of the little flaws, it's probably going to move very quickly. And I just like selling jerseys. Alright, here's another pair of J. Jill Love Linen pants, just in a floral kind of crop with a little bit of a I don't know, little extra detail on the bottom there. We had recently picked up a we recently picked up a couple of these. These are Boston Marathon. I got a pile of them in my hand, or I'll just show you one. This is new with tags, Boston Marathon, Adidas, from the 2022. It's the Boston Athletic Association half, so this is specific to the half marathon from last year, March 22. And I had picked up a couple of them, got them listed, and they had a lot of traction after just a couple of days. So when we went back to the same franchise store but a different location, I found another stack of them here. So this is great because, you know, I can do a multi-quantity listing and just, you know, really I've only got 3 or 4 different variations here, and then I can just add quantity. So that's really cool. I like that. It makes it easy to list. Throw those over the side there. Okay. And we continue on. I think there was 9 of those, and I already had 2 or 3, so even if I sell them at 25 bucks a piece, that's a few $100s. Alright, another J. Jill piece. This is a pure Jill, just kind of semi-sheer, but like a nice nice pattern, nice material. I think it's a linen blend. Good for spring. Nice pink color. And what have we got here? Oh, this is a Kate Spade. This is a silk blend, I believe. There's another Kate Spade shirt. So funny because I'd never seen a Kate Spade piece of clothing before, and then the last couple times we've been out, we found one. So interesting. This is a pair of shorts in Eddie Bauer, new with tags, the 16, slightly curvy. And these are cotton spandex blend. They're in this interesting sort of mustard yellow color. So I don't know about the color, but they're new with tags. We're heading into spring. Will definitely sell for a profit. Another new with tags item. This is a Lane Bryant top, and this has kind of that big V-neck there, but it's got a little bit of a tie detail down on the front. We've got a couple similar ones like this already listed, and you know, they haven't sold yet, but good traction. And this is in a nice light purplish, almost like mauve color. Okay. Pair of Carhartt jeans, because no trip out is complete without a pair of Carhartt jeans. These ones are actually in pretty good shape. A little bit of you know, wear to the hems, but no like major stains or anything like that. I sell a piece of Carhartt probably on average about every 2 days, so I will not slow down on picking it up because it just sells. This is a really cool piece, and I don't know for sure what the value is. I've got to do a little bit more research, but this is a Pendleton men's full zip jacket, but it's a obviously Pendleton wool. It's got no holes or anything. It's plaid flannel lined, and I mean, this thing looks, it's made in USA. This thing looks in really good condition, and it does have this kind of like the back piece here, you can tell kind of comes up like it's a little bit of aeration, or it's, you know, it just gives a little bit of venting, I suppose, although it isn't open in the back, so I'm not really sure why that's there. But in any case, this is a really good quality piece, and I'm thinking probably in the 60 plus range, but I do need to look it up more. Speaking of wool, here's another pair of wool pants. This, it probably isn't showing up on camera very well, but it's almost like a really dark green hue to this, and it's an 85% wool women's LL Bean pants in really nice condition. They need a lint roll, of course, because wool picks up everything, but yeah, should be a good $40 easily anyway. And picked up another Peter Millar golf shirt. Pretty standard stuff there. You know, Peter Millar does really well going into golf season especially. And we've got a pair of Lane Bryant shorts with like the raw hem. Is in a large size, as most Lane Bryant is. This is in a size 26. Got a little cotton spandex blend there. A little bit of natural distressing. I don't know how quickly they'll sell it for how much, but figured this is the time of the year to test something like that out. And then, so I know that not a lot of variations of Levi's are really all that valuable, but this is a new with tags. This is called the Plus Double Shank Boot. And there's something else here that says Moonrock. I don't know what that means, but this is a size 26. I actually didn't know that Levi's made like plus sizes like this. You know, this is a pretty big size, but new with tags. I don't know what kind of value these are gonna have, but even if they sold for like, say 25 or 30 bucks, I mean, that's still a really nice return on investment. So figured with a couple things we can experiment a little bit, although we've been trying to be, you know, pretty selective. But okay, what have we got here? We have another J. Jill dress. This one is interesting because it's got this tiered look, so it's almost like a top sort of tiered look, kind of button-up look on the front there. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty heavy actually. I think it's like a cotton rayon blend or something, but it's actually pretty substantial. Nice floral pattern. Okay, and this is, oh yeah, so this is a Carhartt large tall flannel button-up shirt, so that'll do pretty well. And actually usually these things will have some staining or something, but this looks really clean. Looks pretty much new. All right, we're getting into some pretty interesting pieces here. This is another wool blend piece. Now it is Eddie Bauer. It's like a cable knit sort of full button up sweater. It's in a soft green. It's not really showing up all that well. It's showing a little bit more gray, but it's definitely a light greenish hue. Good for spring. Maybe a little bit heavy, but you know, definitely still a nice piece. Okay, where am I here with my pile? I think I will show this and then reach down to the last couple things. Alright, so this is a pair of Prana, just sort of lightweight hiking pants. This side here you can see it's got like the little ripstop snap, so you can have it kind of folded up, or it does go down into full-length pants. Again, I've said it a million times on this channel already, but we've been selling lightweight hiking kind of stuff all year so far, even in the winter, so heading into spring, should get even better. Alright, so we got 3 more items here. These are probably 3 of the best. This one is a vintage LL Bean made in Scotland Shetland wool V-neck sweater in a women's extra, no, this is a men's extra large. This is in really, really nice condition. Looking up comps for this, nice neutral tone, should be somewhere in the $70 range probably. And now this is very interesting. This is another LL Bean, another vintage one, and it's a lamb's wool and camel hair blend. Definitely vintage. Again, in really nice condition. It's got the pouch pockets there, buttoned up. It's got the elbow patches. I think that's where the camel hair is, but it's just a really, really nice piece. Looking up similar ones, I mean, man, they're selling anywhere from like, and this is a men's XL, this is selling anywhere from like $80 to $100. On Poshmark in Canada, I can probably actually list this for about $120 and then take offers. But anyway, really, really cool piece. And then, all right, so the store that we were at, and we got this last thing, you know, the girl kind of knows us there. Like, a lot of people are starting to recognize us because we'll go in and we'll get like 2 huge zip bags of stuff, or 1 huge zip bag of stuff at least, and that's, you know, usually at least a couple $100. But I mean, we've gone in and spent like $300-400 in one sitting before, and so, you know, I've had some conversations with some of these people, and the one girl that was working right before we were about to leave, they rolled out a new rack, and I was like, I should go just take a little peek. So I'm just kind of like looking, didn't really see much, and then the girl comes over and like flicks this item over my way and gives me this look like, you know, you should look at this one. And I'm glad that she did, and it's so cool that, you know, we're getting to know these people and they actually don't like hate us as resellers. This is a Carhartt jacket, you know, like a men's jacket. This one here is, yeah, it's got a little bit of wear, it's got a little bit of spots on it, but overall it's in really nice condition. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking at comps for this particular one that are showing up, and they're ranging up to about $100. So I was really, really excited about that. Really happy, and again, just really grateful that, you know, they're like, hey, you should grab this. Because then when I got it in my hand, I was like, you know, it's got a few spots. She's like, yeah, but it'll still sell. So thank you, girl at the thrift store. Really appreciate that. So anyway, yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff here, and I do forget what the overall numbers were. I think it was somewhere around like 300 into probably 16 or something. You know, 5 point something times our investment is what we're expecting to get in sales. And of course, you know, average margins around 55%. So if it's, you know, 1,600 in sales, we're probably looking at around $900 in net profit, backing out all fees and cost of goods. So another great haul. This is gonna give us enough inventory now, enough like back stuff to get listed that I can be listing every day for the next couple of weeks and not run out of stuff. So yeah, let me know what your favorite finds were here. For me, it's probably these couple of these vintage wool sweaters, and of course the Carhartt jacket is really cool. But yeah, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.